Alright, welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this part, I don't know, 14 I think, maybe 13, of Planescape Torment. Let's get the right game. I have a bit of a different setup going at the moment, just, some things happened over the weekend and I've had to change rooms. But hopefully my recording is still fine, and hopefully this all sort of works out fine as well. But I hope everyone's well, and I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been watching this series. I definitely say it's one of the more popular ones, and I love that these games always seem to do decent. Like, there seems to be an audience, even when I was playing Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, and I really appreciate just the views and the comments and the likes and everything else in between. We are currently at the Dustman Bar. I'm not sure if I'll include it in the last video because it ended up being quite long. I sort of lost track of time.
All right.
But I was just chatting to different people and had an interesting conversation with the seer here. Not that it really revealed too much of anything, but, just a bit of world building, I guess. We are going to talk to Emmerich. Okay, somewhere about this. Is this your bar? At some point, we can talk to him about, Sergo. I mean, I don't know if I would like to join the Dustman faction. Maybe I have to join first and then I can talk to him about it. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that one, but we're also just going to have a chat with Decon.
What is your will?
Okay, I wanted to ask you about our travels. Okay, so I guess I'll include it. I didn't actually read it because I wasn't sure what was going on. There's a particular conversation that I want to have with him which is just not coming up. And maybe that's just to do with my low intelligence, but we did just get some experience for something. I wasn't reading it, so even I'll probably have to go back through and just read all of that. Yeah, okay, nothing's coming up. Apparently you can talk to him because we talked to the tattoo artist, and maybe I had to talk to him straight afterwards. But in talking to the tattoo artist, it apparently opens up dialogue options, but we're not getting them, so...
All right.
I don't think I have anything to sell, and I don't think we need to rest. I do have a few side quests. Oh, I forgot to do this. Oh! One next to the spike. Oh, I wonder if I can go back and talk to her. That was the tomb that we looked at, and it was... it had been, like, the name wasn't on there. Find his fork at the flop house. I don't remember talking to this guy. Right. I haven't really been looking for her either. Somewhere in the hive, cool. Oh, and I don't know if I've done this either. Yeah, so we've done that. Okay, I wonder if we can go back into the catacombs.
All right.
Alright, so I guess the good news is we can make it back. Or we can come back, whatever. So I'm looking for the nameless lass. That one. Okay, as the zombie faces you, a glint of recognition flashes in her eyes. My name. You find my name. I found the tomb, but the name was ruined, illegible.
Updated my journal.
No. The zombie holds her shaking head in her hands. Cannot be. Why don't you just choose a new name? She stands there watching you silently. Did you understand? You could choose your own name. She shakes her head, backing away as if frightened. But no. Can't you see how you've changed? Would your true name fit you any longer? She pauses, putting her hands to her cheeks. The corpse bites her lower lip. Yes, see? You can let your old name go now. Become something new. But who? What name? She appears confused, overwhelmed. Anything you like. Anything. She stands quietly for a time, staring at the floor. Suddenly she raises her head. You. Name? Name me. Think of a name for her.
Updated my journal.
You think of a name, but before you can speak it, the zombie hushes you. Drawing close and cupping a hand over her ear, you whisper the name to her. The corpse nods, then smiles. Yes. Thank you. Of course, farewell. Oh, I was hoping it would change to an actual name, but I guess we'll never know. Alright, I guess I'll head back up top now we've done that. Okay, so I'm just talking to Marta because I thought, hey, why not just come back and see if she has anything to offer about anything. And I just asked her if she could dig into the Nameless One's body to see if she could find anything. So, let's go with the ribcage. So you lie upon the table and Marta stands over you, a chisel and mallet at the ready. There is a sharp crack as she splinters your ribcage open, and you choke back your screams as she begins to fish around in your lungs. As you try and gasp for air, you go numb and then black out from the pain. Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing found, eh, Marta? She shakes her head. No, nothing. No luck. Should we try again? Let's go with the intestines. Okay. There is a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen, then cuts brutally downwards in a saw-like motion, exposing your innards. Despite the pain, you watch in silent, morbid fascination as she plunges your organs, humming to herself. Ah! There is a retching pain as Marta lifts up a ropey mass of your intestines, blood and other fluids streaming forth from it. Look at this, Marta, look at this. I see. Cut there. Marta makes a small deft incision in the side of one of the intestines, and you can hear a ding as something small and metallic strikes the floor. Updated
my journal.
Marta then dumps the soupy mass back into your torso, then reaches down, picks up the object, a ring. It appears and she flicks it to you. Pretty, eh, Marta? She nods. Yes, Marta shouldn't swallow such a thing. No. Thanks. Was there anything else? Marta shakes her head. Nothing more. More nothing, heh. Should we try someplace else? Okay, so we've done the rib cage, the intestines. I mean, let's just go for everything. So we're watching, vision slowly returns, no luck. Skull, let's go for it.
Updated my journal.
Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing. Okay. That's pretty much everything. So stitches and corpses. I just want to see if she can tell us anything about where Farod is getting anything. Which doesn't really look to be the case. I've asked her why she's pulling out teeth and stitches. Okay. Can I... Well, actually, maybe can we buy stuff from you? Oh, to pick up the thread, bones, rattling. No, I'm not here to pick them up. Okay, cool, so we can buy different things from her. What's a glass eye? Can Mort have a glass eye? No. Apparently it's just me. Sure, why not? Oh, yeah, Mort. I'll waste all my money on that so you can have, better stuff. So then what can I do with that? Oh, okay, I see. It looks like... So I only have one eyeball? Is that what you're telling me? -1 to damage with all attacks. Oh. Oh no, why? I don't want to... What? I don't want that. +1 to armor class. I will take that though. Oh, I thought it would be helpful for us. Oh, my intestines. Am I just gonna carry my intestines around with me? That's fantastic.
Hey, come on.
Oh, what happened to his other...
Hey.
I'm so confused why it switches out, but okay. That one appears to be better, so use that. Alright, we're just gonna rest. I don't quite know what to do with my intestines.
All right.
Alright, I'll head back up. Okay, so the man ignores you and turns to Dakon instead. He speaks several clipped words in a low tongue, which you can't understand. His expression doesn't change as he speaks, nor does he make any hand motions, so you can't even hazard a guess as to what he's saying. Dakon replies in an arrow flight of words in the same tongue, and the Gizrae falls silent. What's he saying? The Gizrae turns to you as you speak, then turns back to Dakon and speaks again, this time at great length. Dakon replies, it sounds like the same arrow flight of words as before. The Gizrae falls silent again. Dakon says something else, and the Gizrae responds with another lengthy stream of words. Ask him some questions for me? Dakon turns to the Gizrae and speaks, this time at a slower, more measured pace than before. The Gizrae's reply is a short one. What did he say? Your words are known to me, the Gizrae interrupts. Face me and speak your mind, I will hear you. I'm sorry? Your question is a stab in the dark. An arrow without direction. His forehead wrinkles. The answer to this question would fill the mind of an anarch. There is no time for such an answer. Tell me plainly, what is it you wish to know? Okay, there's not anything interesting. Because he's a Gizrae, so I maybe thought there'd be some connection, with him and Dakon. Oh nice, of course. Mort is doing poison damage now, so I wonder if these guys will just die. Yes, nice. I do have to say, at one point I was pretty petrified of fighting people, but got myself a decent party. Pretty much what I'm doing at the moment is just trying to run around and see if I can find the dude's sister.
All right.
Okay, you again, what do you mean? Yeah, you again. You got a hearing problem or something now. You was hearing about 15 years ago. Got all blubbed up, smashed up the place and left a pile of coin that wasn't enough to pay for the damages. So you plucked out your own bleeding eyeball and tells me you'll be back to reclaim it when you got 200 coins together. With 15 years of interest, you got about 500 coins. You got the jink pal, I got your eye. Okay. Here's the deal. He produces a darkened wax stopper, wide-mouth bottle from his pocket. You hear the sound of liquid sloshing around inside it, along with a heavier, squishier noise. Opening it, the stench of some sort of preservative agent nearly makes you gag. Floating in the viscid muck is an eyeball. You better figure out what you want to do with that now you've exposed it to the air. You might as well put a pickled egg in the jar for all the good it'll do you. Make up your mind, Cutter. Pickled egg or not? Sure. Replace it with this one. With a moment's hesitation, you reach into your socket and pop your eye into the palm of your hand. The bartender helpfully severs the optic nerve and directs your hand to the jar of goo that sits on the bar. You deposit your eye in the preservative, wrap your fingers around the old one, and slide it into the empty socket. The pain of this entire operation is incredible. After a moment, though, you can feel the optic nerve reattaching itself to this new eye, and suddenly you are hit with a flash of memory. Absorb it. Oh gosh, hold on. Memory flash. A vast expanse of chaotic, ever-changing wasteland stretching before you, a group of humanoid vultures plummeting towards you, cruel weapons ready to strike, and your own shining blade clutched tight in your fist. 3 tufts surround you, in the colours of an enemy you can't quite place. Long daggers glistening in their hands, and the light glints cruelly from their exposed teeth. You glance at your scarred hands and know that soon they'll be covered in blood. An enormous frog-like creature comes bounding over, through, under, chaos stuff, headed for your mouth full of teeth. You hurl your javelin through the shifting matter and pin the creature to a sudden stone plinth. You have recalled some of your lost fighting skills. Nice, okay. Nice, proficiency points increased. Cool. I'll take that. I do want to... Nice. Okay, someone told me how to change spell levels, which it is in other games, but I just didn't even think to check it in this game. So that's where this one comes from. Perfect. Okay, so we can rest now, I guess. I'm assuming we can rest here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is just a bar. This person is called O. You see a man standing stock still. He isn't moving a muscle. On closer examination, it appears that he isn't even breathing, just standing. His eye sockets are empty holes in his face. Contained within their bounds is a flat grey light that seems to dance with possibility. Looking into the sockets of the eerie, empty feeling of a limitless void shivers through you, as if you had gazed into a sliver of eternity. The head slowly swivels towards you. You notice that no muscles appeared to move under his skin as he turns. He now speaks in a pure, bell-like tone. Well met, wanderer. You have forgotten again, haven't you? Do you know me, stranger? As he opens his mouth, you get a feeling of eternity again. Inside his mouth, you see no tongue, no teeth. It's almost as if this man were a shell surrounding an illimitable expanse. I have spoken with you before, and always you forget. Your endless quest to discover yourself ends always in your amnesia. You draw close to the truth and recoil. Let us hope that you have the strength to enjoy your existence. What do you know of me? How do you know this? I know that you, like a fly, rise up from the wreckage of your old shell, buzz about for a time, and curl up and die at the window of truth. You bumble about the plains seeking the light without any plan to your actions, and fall exhausted when you fail. You alight on others to feed from them for a time, and move on with no regard to them. I have watched you come here and listen to your words, and watched you move away no wiser. Will you learn from your mistakes, Seeker? Who are you? I am O. For some reason, when he speaks his name, it sounds like he's speaking of much more than a single letter, as if the speaking of his name contained untold possibilities and nuances. No human tongue could ever create such a sound. What sort of name is that? It is my name. It is the name of a portion of eternity. I am a letter in the divine alphabet. Understanding me leads to understanding existence. I am right in the true names of half of everything. My being encompasses truth. I am mathematic, organic, metaphysic. So what does that mean? The divine alphabet is writ in the name of everything that exists, from the seed at the hearts of the elemental planes to the core of the great beyond. My brothers, sisters, a single word translates into the two in your mind, and I reach across all that is, was, or ever shall be. We are thought and reality and concept and the unimaginable. Then that means you know all the secrets of existence, doesn't it? I know parts of many of them. Without a connection to my brothers, sisters, I am but a letter. Alone I am a symbol. Combined we are a language and power. So you don't know the secrets of existence? I did not say that. A letter is still a powerful force even on its own. Allow me to show you. He opens his mouth wider and wider still. The mask of his face tears around his eyes, mouth, and nose, revealing that hint of eternity you glimpsed earlier. You are lost in it, adrift in it, a part of it. You return to your mundane senses and realize that O has vanished, yet somehow your horizons have been expanded. Enlightenment has brushed you, however briefly, across the brow. That was indescribable. Oh, nice! Far out, so apparently it does pay off to talk to people.